People face too many problems and hence they blame God. They have put God on trial. Here comes a trial.
Order, order. People from different countries have come. They were the victims of various disasters. Let's face the charges.
And the creator of the universe. And the omnipotent Alpha and Omega.
Do you mean to say that you're gone?
Yes, of course.
Are you God? You are not. You are the cause of all injustice. You cause pain to humanity. All of us hate you. What does he say for these, Your Honor? Let the victims come and justify.
I am ready to face their charges and justify myself.
Do you need a lawyer?
I don't need a lawyer. I hope I can answer all their questions.
Order, order. The issues are very serious. May I ask the jury to give its full attention to the prosecution. You may proceed.
Why does God say He is all-powerful? Why did He create a world where people are found to endure pain and suffering? To deal with his question, it requires great intelligence and courage. I would now like to call my first victim.
Yes, proceed.
Yes, Your Honor.
How would you find yourself? Happy or unhappy?
When I am satisfied with my life, I am happy. When I face difficulties, I am unhappy.
Can you say when God made you unhappy?
My wife was affected with cancer for 2 years. She was bedridden. We tried our level best to save her, and we prayed fervently and asked God to show mercy. But He was too busy to bother about us.
How do you all take this situation?
Children and myself suffer a lot without her. We are heartbroken. Now we have learned to live through the hardships.
How do you feel about the defendant present in today's court?
I tried not to think of him because he was the one who made men to create atom bombs, nuclear weapons, etc. to cause destructions. And this court is responsible for what people do. That's all, Your Honor.
Mr. John have learned to live with hardships. He had succeeded all his trials. He feels that God is responsible for all the crises. I call on the defendant to answer for this.
The defendant may explain his stand now.
Let me wait.
Public prosecutor may call the second witness.
I would like to call people from 3 different countries. Indian tsunami affected victim, Japanese earthquake and nuclear power plant explosion, and American hurricane storm victim.
What we are going?
Order, order. Now we may have the first victim.
The terrible tsunami caused innumerable suffering. We are striving for every little thing.
charge against God.
When he says that he created a beautiful universe, how can he imagine to destroy it? So I'm least bothered to believe him anymore. That's all, Your Honor.
The second victim,
And chaplains, the devastating earthquake and the explosion of nuclear power plant. Again. We had great plans and hoped to become the world's powerful nation. But because of his revolutions and rotation of earth, we are dethroned to the mud once again. All their ambitions, inventions and potentials are shattered to pieces.
the third victim,
As I'm an American, during 70s, 80s and 90s, we were gaining proficiency in whichever field we were victorious and whatever we did. Now the twin stars, storms, hurricanes, this, that. Place in the world anymore. What weighs heavily on our shoulders today is the uneasy feeling of what could happen tomorrow.
God is very useless.
order, order. From the public assembly, is there any more charges against the defendant?
If God says He is merciful and good, why is there so many social inequalities such as rich, poor, good, bad, lust, craving for wealth, corruption and whatnot? Is there God in the world? No, no, no. I think the world is dominated only by aristocrats and culprits.
Yes, if he is God, then what is he doing?
He is very rude.
Order, order. Silence. Public prosecutor may now proceed with the case for the defendant.
You created the entire universe, plants, animals and people in it.
I did.
So, you must assume complete responsibility for everything that happens, both good and bad.
This is a very complex question and my answer will be both yes and no.
How would you tell both yes and no?
Yes, because both good and bad comes from will of people. I work in them to enhance the freedom to do good.
Haven't you given them a terrible choice to make by allowing them free? Would you mind telling us why?
I love them and so I decided to share my love and joy. The only way to show how much I love them was to give them unconditional freedom.
Are you sure that you made people free so that they may love and share in your joy?
That's right.
Can we say that evil comes when people misuse their freedom?
Yes, of course. What else?
You are confusing us. Can you be more precise?
Suffering is suffering.
it's no fun, but it is also temporary for those who know how to use it.
You still have hope that this world will be a blessing anymore?
Use freedom properly. Misuse of it leads to problems. Using it constructively leads to happiness. Enjoy life with its limits, and the world will be a beautiful place to live in.
That's all, Your Honor.
God has made it clear from His part that He is nowhere to be blamed for all the mishaps. It was we, humans, who misuse the blessing He has bestowed and create misfortune to ourselves and our society at large. So, it is the prime duty of each individual to use their freedom the right way without causing harm to anybody, and hence enjoy life given to us by our Creator. Let's make heaven on earth and witness God in every human being. Our God is an awesome and mighty God. The court is adjourned.